Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly unbox Wishland. This just came in the mail today, courtesy of the developer. I got a press copy of the core game, as well as all of the extra Kickstarter crowdfunding stuff. So before I get to the table and start mixing things up, I thought I'd show you each thing separately, just in case they are available for sale somewhere outside of this campaign. So let's go ahead and take a look at the core set before we get into the extra stuff. This game supports 1 to 4 players. It's for ages 14 and up, and the average playtime is about 75 minutes. This is the 3rd edition. I, for one, have never seen the 1st or 2nd, so I really can't compare them all that well. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what's inside. Okay, now Idly has already unpackaged everything. She's one of those people that loves to sniff the rulebook and all the components after the box is open. It's just, you know, that new car smell? Well, it's that new board game smell, and she loves it. So she already did that for me today. There is roughly 27, 28 pages, round summary on the back. There's also a solo mode, which is great. I peeked at this, but I still don't know all of the rules yet, so I probably don't know all of what's in here. Let's go ahead and see this. This is a reference, okay, card reference, hotel card reference, entrepreneur cards. From my understanding, the entrepreneur cards are extra cards, optional cards that you can add to your game to make it a bit more interesting, more difficult. Round summary here, there. Okay, go ahead and put those off to the side. We have, it looks like a board, possibly. Let's see. Looks like a fairly large one at that, too. All right. I'm always afraid to break these things, like when they fold like this. Okay, so it looks like this is the board here. And again, from my limited experience with the rule book and the rules, you've got a card row here, various card rows of the different decks of cards. And this is a worker placement game. Players will place workers along the right side here and then purchase one of these cards. It can also be placed down here in order to get some special things like money and happiness or whatever other these icons are. And again, this being a worker placement game, you get some extra workers that you can eventually take, and then that way you can place them over here to get more cards. There's also like achievement rows and a first player track here, like this is the turn order track, and then you've got 7 rounds, and there's all these other things that I'm still trying to figure out per the rulebook, but this is the board, and it's pretty colorful. I'm just going to go ahead and fold that up later so I don't break anything on camera. Okay, so we've got, it looks like a variety of different pieces. I'm going to assume that there's one of each player color. There's these orange stars, these red, I don't know what these are. Looks like different animals, to be honest with you. You've got ribbons, which I'm assuming track maybe achievements, I'm not sure, or victory points possibly. There's these hats. Okay. There's also various tokens in here. There's, oh wow, there's a lot of little thing, briefcase tokens. And again, I'm assuming that each of these has an appropriate spot on the board. So yeah, lots of pieces. You've got, it looks like some kind of ticket token and some timer tokens. I'm guessing that's to track the rounds. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a bunch of these cards. There's different decks of cards. This is the red deck. Again, I don't know what they are specifically. This might be the restaurant cards. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a burger symbol. That might be it. But from my understanding, the cost of the card is in the upper left, and the effect is on the bottom right. If you see that little cogwheel with the little arrows there, I believe that means like it's an ongoing benefit that you get during a certain phase of the round. Again, don't know the specifics, but that's kind of cool. So you'll be able to like purchase all these different cards. Here's a quick fan through of the green cards. I love the art. And I think the biggest challenge for me with this kind of game is just getting used to all the iconography. This is one of those games where the rulebook better be helpful and list out all of these things, because, you know, the more iconography you have, the more complicated. Okay, so I'm going to assume, I think these are like, I don't know, ticket cards. There's yellow cards here as well. So I'm guessing these are decks. I don't know what they do yet, but it looks like there's 2 separate decks piled in here. You've got a black deck and a blue deck. Just for the sake of it, I'll go ahead and fan through them. These look like I don't know, mascots. I think that's the mascot deck. I fan through the rulebook, but I don't know exactly what they all do. I think this relates to like endgame scoring or something like that based on their symbols and the like. Okay, you've got this blue deck. All right, you've got, I guess, clowns and my favorite, clowns. Oh, we've got pirates and different things. Okay, so more cards to buy. And again, this is kind of like a tableau builder, kind of like in Splendor. You're going to be purchasing these cards, adding them to your personal tableau, and you know, you get points for doing so at the end of the game and during the game. And again, some have temporary effects or ongoing effects. Looks like there's money here and some more player color tokens. There was also space, I'm going to assume, for all of the expansion stuff, which I'm about to show you. So I didn't use any of this. This just, I put that on the bottom. And yeah, so this is everything in the core game. So, and again, this was a Kickstarter, thing. So I don't know if your retail version, assuming there is a retail version, will look like this or not, or include all of the stuffs that you're seeing here today. And I will do that later. Okay, so let's move this off to the side now and move these over into the camera and see what's in there. Okay. Metal coins. I think that's going to be easy enough. When I see like multiple boxes, I'm like, how much more content do I have to learn? But it looks like it's just, yeah, metal coins. Let's go ahead and pull these bad boys out. Okay, so they're nice. I can't decide if I like metal coins or acrylic better. I like them both. I'm not discriminate. I don't mind. So yeah, there's metal coins in this box. So I guess they take the place of not plastic, but I guess the token ones in there. And then we've got, let's see, little guys. I don't know what that's all about. So I don't know. Weird. I guess we'll pull these out. I don't know why. Maybe it's just alternate player colors, if I had to guess. Yeah, 40 worker tokens, 4 happiness, 4 visitor. So I wonder if these are like alternate player colors, if I had to guess. Because you got purple, orange, teal, and brown there. And if I go back over to the box, there's the hats are like, okay, so here's the hats. Red, blue, yellow, and green. So these must be like alternative player colors inside this box for all the different components. So I will move this off to the side and keep it away from the core set. I don't want to like mix everything up and get confused. We've got crowdfunding exclusives. This is, I think, a pizza box, if I remember right. Yeah. So this kind of flips open. And we've got some more purple cards in here. I'm assuming just more decorative purple cards because they didn't typically have any symbols on them as far as I could see. Looks like there are pins. That's kind of cool. I don't know if they have any purpose in the game or if they're just extra. I'm assuming these are just decorative. You've got, I'm guessing this might be a first player token. That's kind of cool. You've also got this Millennium Falcon. It's a Ferris wheel. That's what that is. Okay. And more alternate player colors. So you've got like you've got like a light green, a gold, a blue, and a purple. Lots of alternate color schemes. Okay. And there's also, now I don't know why there was a separate box, but there's like some metal tokens. There's like 4 or 5 in each baggie. So I don't know if it's like to add on to that existing box or if this was like a teaser. Hey, buy the other box. It's got more metal coins in it kind of thing. What else we got in here? We've got, what is that? I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Is that, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's the right side. Maybe it's a chair, bumper chair. Maybe it's a bumper car. Maybe it's like a bumper car or something. I think that's what that is supposed to be. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is there a thing on the... There's not. Okay. Yeah, on the other box, there was actually a list of the different things. I'm looking for like a table of contents, components list. I don't see that. But I'll go through this later, but that's cool. It came with like extra colors and the like. We'll move that off to the side. And then lastly, this is the expansion, Dreams from America. And I will get to this when I've mastered the core game. Typically, these come a lot later. But it looks like we've got, okay, unique symbols, round summary card. So it looks like we've got more. Oh, there's a new white deck. I don't think I've seen this before. So it looks like we've got more of those gold cards, more of those purple cards, and then a bunch of these white ones, which I have no idea what they are. I don't know why these are like right side up. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, so if we fan through this, I'm hoping that there's like instructions in there on how to do all this or what these actually do. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I love the art on these. They're really well done. There's also, it looks like, a white player color. I have so many to choose from now. I don't know which one I like. I mean, I like the standard colors, but dang. A lot of alternate player colors there. And I'm going to assume this is part of, yeah, so this is the, like, I guess you add this to the bottom or the top of the main board. So you've got a whole row of white cards that you can buy from. And then over here, I have no idea what this is. No idea what this is. So yeah, I'm guessing this is just an addition to the main board. So there's that. And then if we look further in, let's see what we got. It looks like we idly did not punch these out. How dare she? Okay, so yeah, these are just things to punch out. Looks like coins and some more tokens. The game does come with a dream cards, that's what they're called. Dream card reference. And it looks like the expansion rulebook is about 19 pages in length. It says down here solo mode. So it looks like this expansion does support solo play. I'll just fan to this real quick. If you want to pause, and that way you can kind of see what's all in the box, you can totally do so. And there you have it, a quick unboxing of Wishland and all that extra stuff. Again, super thanks to the developer for sending me a copy of all of that. It is next on my list to cover, so stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.